Hi, it's me, Amy Upright. I've been a frequent contributor to the station since I began interning at 18 years old. At 26, Ezra gave me a hot chance with doing my first podcast about the universal fear of unattractive people. But now, at 28, I have to ask for a favor. I'm in a bit of a sticky situation. I've started a Patreon page because I need your help. Go to patreon.com/helpamy2019 and support me, Amy. Thanks for listening.
A woman goes missing in a small nothing town in New Zealand. Her body is found several days later by her psychic friend. The police arrest the victim's husband for the murder. Did he do it? There's only one person who knows what happened, and it's not my junior reporter who traveled to New Zealand especially for the case, and, well, she's in hiding. Today, I jump in and figure it out. You're listening to Killjoy. Chapter 14. The truth, the whole truth, and the shabadabalubbadubba, but the truth. When I called Gary Ford, I didn't know what to expect. From what Amy had said, I didn't know what to expect. A nice guy that in his spare time in prison painted portraits of spaniels with watered down acrylic paints. But I knew that there was also a dark side to him, that he potentially murdered his wife 30-odd years ago. I needed for him to come clean. For me, for our listeners, and I guess for Amy, and I guess on another note for the victim's family. I wanted to believe that he was innocent. Maybe because in my mind it would make a great story. And every great story needs a good guy that was trying to do good, but was there at the wrong time or something, or got into trouble or something. So, I decided to give him a call.
Hello?
Greetings from Chicago, Gary.
Huh?
So, I need to know who did it. Did you do, or did you not do it? You know, did you murder your wife? The answer will be straight after this message. If you're just tuning in, you've caught me in the middle of something. Ordering myself a cup of coffee. But not just any coffee. And for the price of a coffee each day, get a coffee each day with Coffee Each Day. Each day, you'll receive a coffee for the same price as a regular coffee. Go to cupofcoffee.org to buy a coffee that is guaranteed to cost the same amount each time. Use offer code FLUID and nothing will happen. Because you're wanting a coffee that's the same price as a regular cup of coffee. Cupofcoffee.org reserves the right to change the price of a cup of coffee without notice. Welcome back. I'm Ezra Snipes. This is the moment where, and you'll need to forgive me for saying this, but people like Amy, and I have a lot of time for her, don't get me wrong, they need to be asking, what do I need to make this work? And that sometimes means giving a little more of yourself for the sake of the product, putting your ego and self-interest aside. It's about the responsibility to tell a story for you, the audience. And it's about the future of podcasting. There, I said it. For me, this show has come down to one thing. A did you or did you not question. The answer to that is on everyone's mind. Did Gary Ford kill his wife 30-odd years ago? Or did he not? And so, Gary, I think our audience is dying to know.
Dying to know what?
if you killed your wife.
What? Do you think I did it?
What?
Killed my wife. Do you think I did it?
I don't know. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry. I feel really bad.
No, it's okay, mate.
As I was talking to Gary, I started to realize that we both had a lot in common. That our loved ones described us as unemotional and gaslighty, and when we were children, all the other children at parties ate candy, while we sat in the corner of the room eating cold soup our mothers had prepared for us. He wasn't a killer, not in my mind, that is. But the guilt or innocence of a murderer who did or didn't kill someone is not all that's at stake here. So I just want to acknowledge what has happened to that beautiful country at the bottom of the world, and to the other people who weren't murdered or imprisoned, and who still have to live in that remote and unremarkable valley, Sharon's Valley. The silver lining of this whole series of events is that it put Sharon's Valley back on the map. And that's something. Well, isn't it? Now, we're still getting a lot of feedback about this series and the things that have happened around the making of it. And in a lot of that feedback, many people have said, or at least implied, that the less than fortunate things that occurred were somehow my fault. I'd like to address those people and say, you are wrong. Killjoy is produced and hosted by Ezra Snipes. Our junior producers are Kathleen White and Jennifer Power. Our editors are Maximilian Frost, Pamela Ghost, and Neville Biscuit. Supervised by Ezra Snipes. Junior producer, Cody Leibowitz. Assistant producer, Denny Latrobe. Sound editor, Terry Schoenborn. Foley artist, Maxine Coburg. Research assistant, Coco Klein. Evan Fippett is our in-house legal counsel. For me, Ezra Snipes, Pietra Bloom, Aileen Handgun, and Trellis Fetch are our production managers. And the executive producer is me, Ezra Snipes. Killjoy is a Chicago Broadcast Frequency production.